What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. You know, after the upset loss to Andy Ruiz by Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte has his own YouTube channel, and he posted a video on what was wrong with Anthony Joshua. It was originally by Kugan Cassius, and it was later uploaded on his particular channel. And of course, he gave his opinion on why he felt Anthony Joshua lost, why he was acting the way he was, why he wasn't quite himself, like a lot of people looked at him and criticized and observed that Anthony Joshua wasn't really himself. And he made a prediction that Anthony Joshua wasn't himself because he couldn't get the drugs that he needed like he could in the UK. And it's harder to get TUEs, which is tax exemption drug use. Okay, that is when you can legally get performance enhancing drugs, and it's a confidentiality where the doctor cannot expose or inform anyone that you can have this drug based on some type of illness or something that you're going through, okay, like low testosterone or baldness, like Dillian Whyte said. And the question is, should Anthony Joshua at this point, because of these TUE allegations from Dillian Whyte, should he take legal action, or even has he? See, the thing is, I think he's already done that. I think Team Joshua has already sent a message informing Dillian Whyte, hey, you can't say these type things in public without proof, okay? See, Dillian Whyte's, he has the inside track, the inside tip, but the thing is, he has no real proof. Hearsay, rumors, right? Word of mouth. Again, rumors. Nothing confirmed by a doctor or anything that has his name on a list associated with him taking drugs. As far as we know about Anthony Joshua, he has never tested positive for anything, and he takes random drug tests. He took them all the way through the Ruiz fight, but the TUE allegations were interesting. And what Dillian Whyte did, because Anthony Joshua lost, boom, that was his reasoning. He couldn't take the drugs that everyone knew. So he say everyone, the people that told him, the underground people that know these type things, because I guess they take them too. He couldn't, everyone knew he had, and he couldn't have on the night or during that time where he was from Miami to New York. Okay, so he had to quit taking them, and that put a toll on his body, and that made him give him withdrawal symptoms or whatever. And then that was basically what Dillian Whyte was doing, because he was gesturing like, he was injecting or whatnot. But the funny thing about it, the reason why I feel that Anthony Joshua has already taken legal action against Dillian Whyte, it's not really headline, because you don't have to have everything headline according to that. Dillian Whyte has took that shit down. Now, mind you, after June 4th, a lot of videos went viral, okay? The news, the reaction, the theories about Joshua losing, that shit went viral. That shit was well known because people were interested in what the hell happened. How can a 6'2" pudgy guy beat the shit out of a 6'6" man made out of fucking steel, right? So people were looking for an explanation, right? You got to explain this shit. So Dillian Whyte gave his explanation, but then he threw in the TUE scenario, and this shit went viral. It went over 1 million views. But now if you go to Dillian Whyte's page, like I'll go to his page right now, you cannot find that video anywhere. Now, mind you, I don't know if you guys know how YouTube works. YouTube, if something goes viral, his channel is monetized, and something over 1 million views, that's a lot of cheddar, right? So I don't think Dillian Whyte would want to put something on his page and lose that amount of revenue due to anything just because I don't want to. You know, I think he was forced to take that shit down because he knew that was defamation of character. You can't say those type things without having proof, because now you're slandering his name and saying that he did something that you can't prove that he did, that hasn't been proven from anyone else or any other legal agency that has busted him or of doing these type of things. So he had to take that shit down, and it was on June 4th, and I'm looking. He couldn't say that anymore. The only thing is now it's been cropped, it's been uploaded somewhere else. Here's the thing about erasing something. If something goes viral, that doesn't mean people can't re-record it or crop that particular point, and they did. I'll try to leave the link below, let you guys hear it. But he was basically, all he was saying, he was flat out saying, hey, Anthony Joshua was juicing and he was using a doctor to give him drugs. That's what they call. And it's cool. It's crazy, really. Dillian Whyte's known for saying whatever's on his mind, but I think at this point he knew he just fucked up. I think he knew, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? So let me take that shit down before I get sued, and all the money that I've made can really be not really confiscated, but really sucked up in court. And that happened to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd, being Floyd, saying Pac-Man, yeah, he on them palapellets, and then Team Pacquiao sued him. Okay, and this was before they fought. This in between his knockout and them actually fighting. And then if you notice, Floyd Mayweather changed his tune. He went from, he taking something. You ever notice this dude head grew? You know what I'm saying? He was wearing he went a 7-8 hat, a 7 hat to an 8, a fitted hat. Meaning that the testosterone or whatever, the juice, your head's supposed to get bigger, your hand's supposed to get bigger, right? And he went on a rant. He went on many rants. But then when he got in court, he went from that, oh, he's juicing, I ain't gonna risk my life getting in there with somebody juicing, to he went from that to, I never said he was taking anything. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Floyd. You know what I mean? You can't say that I didn't say that when we have already recorded that you did. Real media. That shit will come back and bite you in the ass, especially if you go public with something. You can only erase so many things, especially if the interview belonged to someone. You can't erase it if it belongs to someone else. You agreed to be interviewed by that particular person, and that particular person, that's their video that belongs to them. So Dillian Whyte's lucky that he did that, but then again, how lucky is he? Because it was still cropped. Now it's floating around. But don't worry, I'll try to find it and put the link below. But Dillian Whyte can be in some trouble, man. And so the question to you guys is, do you think Anthony Joshua, Team Joshua, has actually put the pressure on Dillian Whyte, put the muzzle on him, and told him to shut the fuck up? Because if you notice, he really hasn't said anything about that lately, right? The video's gone, right? So all the comments with that video's gone. So, I think the pressures, the powers that be, came to knock on Dillian Whyte's door. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua and this possible legal allegation. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.